Hi, I'm Martin Fideli.
And I'm Carla Fideli, and we're from Homestead For Youth.
So Homestead For Youth is a non-profit organisation. Our mission is to house and do residential care for at-risk and vulnerable youth in our community. We also do mentoring programs, combi restoration programs, equine therapy. We have a counselling clinic in town as well in Mandurah to help our community there. We've got a Stronger Families arm as well, which actually looks after and helps some of our community families in the community as well, just to get back on their feet and to help their young people as well.
For me, Homestead For Youth started as a little girl, so it was something that I always knew there was a need for, and that I grew up in quite a privileged home, and there were some other kids that perhaps weren't as privileged. So I actually had a dream as a little kid about what this would look like, and didn't really imagine or know what I was probably signing up for until we were a lot older. And then we started out as foster carers. I was a school psychologist at the time, and Marty was panel beating, and just seeing the need with the teenagers in foster care. And it really kind of started out of that, and working with our foster kids, and just realising that they would come in, and if we took them out to kind of play with the horses and hang out in the shed, then they would open up and feel a lot more comfortable and build rapport a lot quicker.
So we run a combi restoration program, and it's a hands-on therapy mostly for young fellas, but obviously we do get some young girls who are interested as well. It's like Carla said, I call it distraction therapy. When we get the young kids into the workshop, we're teaching them a different skill set, and we're using practical terms to learn about our mental health and our mental health state.
So the equine therapy is the girls either come out and do a school program, or they come out and do small group, or it's individual with a counsellor. So the counsellor takes them and the horse out into the paddock or the round yard or the arena, wherever they're going, and depending on what horse they're working with. And then they just learn about themselves and develop their skills, relationship with the horse, communication, how to communicate assertively. If there's issues that they're needing to work through the counsellor, then it just helps to bring down the walls. It's just a really nice, peaceful property that's really set up for the kids. We really wanted something that when the kids drove down the driveway, they didn't feel like they were coming to another institution or another group home or another whatever negative connotation they may have had. We really wanted them to drive down the driveway and go, oh wow, this is family, this is home. And all our volunteers and staff and team that work with the youth, they really come alongside as family. And so the grandmas get adopted as grandmas, and the aunties get adopted in, and we kind of try to all do life together. So the girls have that experience of not just our family, but then the extended family. And I think the farm itself really takes to that. And just being able to have the horses on site and the combi restoration, everything in the one place. So it's really essentially a therapy hub, and a kid can drive down the driveway and have everything that they need access to, and a range of different programs, whether it's chickens or dogs or cars or whatever they're interested in. We try to engage that with them on the farm, and then they can go from zero to their recovery in the time that they're here.
And there's plenty of room here to expand as well with future models. We've got a self-sustaining model, as we spoke about before. The adjustment business side of it is part of that self-sustaining. In regards to community support, we do look for sponsorship, obviously. We have a sponsor a youth program, so any finances that come in we allocate to youth to obviously make sure that their health and safety and well-being is upkept. We also we look for volunteers in the community as well to come alongside our youth, and we train them up to become mentors. Obviously being on a big property like this, there's lots of maintenance as well.
Always something to do.
There's always something to do. Also ongoing finance to pay the property off as well, so we're still in the process of paying the farm off. So any financial income would be of benefit to us. We are a tax deductible DGR status charity, so we can give tax receipts as well for any donations over $2.
So the youth that come into our program, generally they come onto the farm, they're between 12 and 17 years. Youth that need, or even young adults who need support that are outside that age range, and we have the psychology and counselling clinic in town in Mandurah. But if there's people in the community that identify that there's a young person that's in need, then the first step would be to hop on the website or our Facebook page and to call the clinic number, and they'll get our lovely Jenny, and she'll organise an initial assessment. And if there's any individuals or organisations out there that really share the heart and vision of Homestead For Youth and what we're trying to do with our young people, then give us a call. We'd really love to have a chat about how you can support our teams in a really meaningful way.